Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where the person's talking to you in hindsight or doing some sort of trade recap, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I will go ahead and pause the recording software for now. The market's just open, and if I see a setup start to take place, I'll get the software rolling, and we'll see what happens. But I'll go ahead and pause. All right, watching 300 here on Tesla. Seeing if this wants to come back down, but want a bit more confirmation. In there at 320, going to try to anticipate the breakdown here a bit. So let's see if it does want to break down through 300. There's the break. So it took off half there. See if we can get a break of 299. Took another half off there. All right, so got the scalp, which is what I wanted. Still having trust issues with this market. It's been a market where it acts like it wants to go in your favor, and then it'll just disappear. Actually, good point here on Nvidia. Came down, I was watching this one. I decided to hold off on it, and then it bounced back up. To be fair, never really broke those highs. So that's a bounce back up that I suppose could have, you could have weathered that storm. But just not a totally clean breakdown. But an interesting setup here, still right around that 130.90 mark. All right, I will go ahead and pause, but starting off the day now up 161. And this is what I mean here on Nvidia. You can see it acted like it wanted to come down again and then just to bounce right back up here. So essentially a range has formed. So very choppy. And yeah, eventually the range is going to be broken. What direction and at what moment will it be broken? That's the $1 million question here. Yeah, 130.50 or 130.50 could be the key level to watch there. But just kind of a good example of how, just choppiness. Up, down, up, down. Now, yeah, you can sit here and day trade that, but a little bit easier to do that when you just look back and know that it's been choppy. But to be fair, yeah, you can also, you could play that, but that's not really what I was looking to do with it. All right, I will pause. I will say this is encouraging. Mentioned those trust issues, but Tesla is not behaving like Nvidia at all. Just a beautiful continuation move, which is yeah, it stings in the sense of I could have made more, but I do know why I behaved the way I did because it's been a very choppy, very fake one direction, go the other way type of market. But this sort of movement is what I like to see. So like I said, yeah, it stings, but it's encouraging in the sense of, okay, great. A nice, just clean, smooth move. Not that every move needs to be smooth, but it is nice to see when, in recent history, and this is, not just for me. I mean, you just hear it across the board, just a very choppy market and one that, it's not getting that many smooth moves. So what would a smooth move be right here? I mean, I took it at 300 and then, came down a little bit of a, nothing drastic there and then just nice and move. Whereas then you look at Nvidia, and to be fair to Nvidia, finally did make the move. But right here, that's not very smooth. It looks like it's going to go down. Nope. Now it looks like it's going up. So that's just the mark we've been dealing with. But yeah, these movements here are definitely encouraging. But let's see what else I can find. Okay, watching NVAX here, 2350 short. and I got left in the dust. Missed it. Put my order in, but I did not, I was just not quite fast enough to have taken advantage of it. And for those of you that are not very familiar with my screen, let me bring up my screen marker here, but you can scroll back a little bit in the video and you can look right here and you would have seen a white order. And that means that the order was submitted to the market. I just didn't get filled. And wow, NVIDIA. Good for you. Now there is a nice breakdown and then a smooth move. So that is very encouraging. Yeah, it started off frustrating, being very choppy. But this is also why you need stop losses, right? If you're one of those people I mentioned earlier that, okay, buy, then wait for it to go up. Buy, wait for it to go up. Buy, wait for it to go up. Well, if you bought again and you're waiting for it to go up, all those gains have officially been wiped away if you were not using a stop loss. So a good little example there of why stop losses are important. All right, META. Yeah, what is that? 141.80. I like 141.80. Let me get this alerted to the private community. At 141.80, flush point, 1 minute. Okay, watching 141.80 very closely here. Wait, that's only 141.50? Nah, never mind. I thought this one was a bit more volatile than that. But looking where it could go, that's only 30 cents away. So I'm gonna have to, yeah. I thought Facebook was a bit more volatile than what it actually appeared to be. So I am gonna pass on that one. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just prefer something more volatile. So I'm not saying that, oh, geez, so you just alerted something to your members that you don't like. There was nothing wrong with the technical setup. It was just more so, wow. NVIDIA, good job. But now can you give me some sort of bounce so I can have an opportunity? Because I can't short now. That's completely chasing. Short meaning for you beginners, making money when prices are going down, losing money if prices go up. So yes, believe it or not, you can make money when prices are going down. That is shorting. All right, I will pause. All right, look at this. Maybe another chance here at NVAX 2350. In at 2350, didn't miss it this time. So now it's just a question of, does this thing want to finally break down through this sideways channel? So sort of like a NVDA. But it's a very basic premise. Is this thing going to finally break down or is it not? So I will go ahead and pause our software because I have no idea how long this thing may just decide to chop sideways. Hopefully not very long, but you now know the premise. So we'll see what happens with it. All right, well, for a second it flashed as a break of 2350, and there it is right there. So now it's just a question of, can this thing actually get some downside pressure, which will be needed to bring it down to 2330, and then that could be potentially another problem point. But right now it's struggling to even get down to that 2330 mark, but we'll see if it does want to break down, but I'll go ahead and pause. But quick update, I got the break at 2350, but as you can see here, not a whole lot of follow through with it as of now. All right, approaching 2330. All right, I don't like this. Maybe, oh, wow, all right. I do like what I see over here on top. Oh, I missed it. No. I wanted to potentially play that back test of the trend line. If anything, I'll turn into a quick learning lesson. Check that out, the power of trend lines. Isn't that crazy? Had that in place. It broke. Trend lines then tend to act as resistance, and not once, but twice in a row. And that's what happened during, I know I was focused in on on NVAX. Now, to be fair, okay, all right, maybe. Yeah, 296.36. $296.30. Yeah, right here. Let's get in. Let's see if this wants to roll back over now. Look at that. Third rejection in a row. Will this one finally be the one that pushes it down? Maybe not. Maybe the trend line doesn't hold, but as of now, it's certainly a valid thought process to have that this thing could get pushed back down here. Need 296 before I even think about taking profits. So there it is. Oh, I'm an idiot. So there we go. Well, I should have. Okay, there we go. That actually worked out in my favor. Still have 200 shares left. Want to see this thing come back down though. Hovering down a bit more than what I'd like, so that's why I'm taking off another 50 shares. Still have 150 left. So if this thing does decide to start to party and come down in my favor, I'll still be in a good spot. Yeah, does it want to come down through? Would like 295.50 for my next profit target area. Maybe even more. I'm getting more. Oh. And then it snapped back. See, that's what see what I mean? Got a little greedy and then it snapped back on me. So I got to just accept the fact that I should have taken some out. I didn't. So still have 100 shares. There is another opportunity at 295.50. But I'm in a good spot right now. It's not if it's going to be a winning trade. It's just how big of a winning trade. So, you know, I'm fine. $50 share. Oh, there's a hammer that all right. Well, I'll call it good, but check that out. The 3 times in a row, and the last time I got, you know, right up there with a rejection off that trend line, came back down beautifully. And now NVIDIA. I'd like to see that one come up a bit more. Let's see what else we have. mRNA. Oh, wow. Not even a million shares traded yet, and it's almost 30 minutes into the day. Sorry, I'm not interested in that. Need a little bit more volume. Okay, NVIDIA, though. Now starting to look a bit better here, potentially. At 128, 127.50. Yeah, so I could maybe get a setup here. Played Tesla well. Tesla is now bouncing back up. So it worked out great. Got a little greedy, but that's easy to say. Had it gone in my favor more, I wouldn't have been sitting here saying I got greedy. I'm only saying that because it ended up bouncing. So a little bit of confirmation bias there. $127.50. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Quick update on NVAX. Played that one about as good as I could. Not obviously not perfect. I didn't get out, but just choppiness, chop. And probably a mistake getting in the first place. I mean, it's not like it was a terrible setup, but yeah, maybe a bit of a forced trade on that one. But glad that I kind of recognized it sooner than later and just got out. But yeah, I just want to give a quick update on that one. And I'm going to go ahead and call it good. It is 10:03. I'm up $344. So just to keep the math easy, let's call it $300. And if I can make $100 every 10 minutes, I'm actually going to be more than happy with that. I'm not a greedy savage. I don't know many places in the world where you can sit here in your underwear, maybe a bit too much information, but sit here and actually I'm standing because I'm at a standing desk, but stand here in your underwear and make $100 every 10 minutes. But you just saw it here happen on kind of not even a great day of trading. Usually I'm trying to get more than this, but it is what it is. And from a perspective sake and to maybe keep me away from being a greedy savage, yeah, I mean, if you look at it through the lens of, yeah, I don't know many places where every 10 minutes you can put $100 in your pocket. Hey, you know what? That doesn't make, today's feel so bad, feel so maybe inadequate, but I will take it. And I'm not a greedy savage at all. And I do the be done in 30 approach, which means on average, I'm looking to be done after right around 30 minutes because I do trading as one of many streams of income. And I do this because not I want the Rolex watch, but because I want the freedom of time with my family and to work on the things that I want to do, whether that be my my teaching business at claytrader.com, my real estate investing. I just want to be able to go and do and utilize my time as I choose. Now, if you want that Rolex watch, if that's why you're a trader, then I hope you get that. That's your goal. Fantastic. Go accomplish that goal. But for me, I do it for time. And if I can put $100 in my pocket after 10 minutes for 3 10-minute sessions straight, I'll take the $300 in 30 minutes all day long. So hopefully you had a good morning too, and whatever your goals are, just work within them, keep things in perspective, and don't lose sight of reality. Because on social media, it's very easy to lose sight of reality. And when I put it in a way, hopefully I've structured in a way where like, yeah, you know what? I mean, even if let's just say I made $100, really, so making $33 every 10 minutes. Could you imagine going up to somebody that makes minimum wage and saying, yeah, I made $33 every 10 minutes and I'm not very happy about it? That person would look at you, rightfully so, like you're the biggest, most detached person from reality ever and the biggest greedy savage ever. So like I said, it's all about perspective. And always keep that in mind as traders, especially in this world of social media. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a simple comment down below. Everybody, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.